Imagine having two fathers, one rich, one poor, both offering you life-changing advice, but whose words would you follow? One might tell you to study hard, get a good job, and cling to job security for dear life. The other might challenge you to think differently, to see money as a tool to be mastered, not feared. This is the essence of Robert Kiyosaki's groundbreaking book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Welcome to the very first episode of Top 10 Lessons from the Top Self-Help Books. Today, we unravel the secrets of financial freedom from Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Stay with us as we count down the top 10 lessons that can change your life. You see, most people are trapped in the rat race, trading their precious time for a paycheck. They work for money, but the rich, they have money work for them. Rich Dad taught me that the key is to build assets, things that put money in your pocket, not liabilities that drain your account. Think about it. A job is important, but it's trading your hours for a limited income. An asset, on the other hand, is like planting a tree. It takes time and effort up front, but eventually, it bears fruit, providing you with ongoing income without constant labor. Real estate is a classic example. A rental property generates cash flow every month. But assets can also be businesses, stocks, intellectual property, anything that generates income without your direct involvement. This shift in mindset, from working for money to acquiring assets that work for you, is fundamental to achieving financial freedom. It's about breaking free from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle and building a life of true financial independence. Remember, the goal is not to work harder, but to work smarter, to have your money work as hard as you do. So start thinking like an investor, identify opportunities to build assets, and watch your wealth grow exponentially. Now, you might be thinking, Robert, this all sounds great. But how do I actually build assets and make my money work for me? That's where financial education comes in. You see, most education systems focus on traditional subjects, but they often neglect the crucial skill of financial literacy. They teach you how to work for money, but not how to make money work for you. Rich Dad stressed the importance of investing in my financial education, of understanding how money works, how to manage it, and how to make it grow. He believed that financial knowledge is power, and I couldn't agree more. In today's world, with countless investment opportunities and financial instruments available, financial literacy is more critical than ever. Take the time to read books, attend seminars, and learn from experienced investors. Understand concepts like budgeting, investing, real estate, and entrepreneurship. The more you learn, the more confident and equipped you'll be to make sound financial decisions. Remember, knowledge is the foundation upon which you build your financial empire. Invest in yourself, invest in your financial education, and watch your wealth-building journey accelerate. Now, this doesn't mean you need to quit your job tomorrow and start a company. It's about developing an entrepreneurial mindset, about seeking opportunities to create value and generate income outside of a traditional job. It could be starting a side hustle, investing in real estate, or building an online business. The key is to take control of your financial destiny and not rely solely on someone else for your income. When you mind your own business, you're in the driver's seat. You make the decisions, you reap the rewards, and you build something of your own. It's about creating a life of freedom and flexibility, where you're not bound by the constraints of a 9-to-5 job. It's about building something you're passionate about and generating wealth on your own terms. So, start exploring your interests, identify problems you can solve, and don't be afraid to take calculated risks. Remember, the most significant rewards often come from stepping outside your comfort zone and building something extraordinary. Chapter 7. The Rich Invent Money. Unleash your inner innovator. Now, this doesn't mean you need to be the next Thomas Edison or Steve Jobs. It's about developing a keen eye for opportunity, for seeing potential where others see obstacles. Rich Dad believed that the world is full of opportunities, but most people are too busy looking for a paycheck to notice them. He encouraged me to think differently, to challenge conventional wisdom, and to come up with creative solutions. He taught me that true wealth is often created by identifying a need in the marketplace and finding an innovative way to meet it. It could be developing a new product or service, streamlining a process, or simply connecting buyers and sellers in a unique way. The key is to be observant, to think outside the box, and to be willing to take action. Don't be afraid to experiment, to fail, and to learn from your mistakes. Remember, the most successful entrepreneurs are often those who dared to dream big and who weren't afraid to turn their ideas into reality. Chapter 6. Work to learn, don't work for money, become a master of your craft. Now you might be thinking, Robert, are you saying I shouldn't work for money at all? Not necessarily. What I learned from Rich Dad is that there's a difference between working for a paycheck and working to learn. He encouraged me to seek out jobs and experiences that would teach me valuable skills, even if they didn't offer the highest salary. He believed that the knowledge and skills I acquired would be far more valuable than any short-term financial gain. For example, instead of taking a traditional summer job, he encouraged me to work for free for a successful entrepreneur. He knew that the experience and mentorship I would gain would be priceless. So when considering job opportunities, don't just focus on the salary. Think about the skills you can learn, the connections you can make, and the experiences that will shape you into a well-rounded individual. Remember, the more you learn, the more valuable you become, and the more opportunities will present themselves. Chapter 5. The history of taxes and the power of corporations. Level up your financial game. Now this might sound a bit dry, but trust me, understanding how taxes and corporations work is crucial for building wealth. Rich Dad explained that the rich use the tax code to their advantage, legally reducing their tax burden and keeping more of their hard-earned money. He taught me about the different tax benefits available to businesses and investors and how to structure my financial affairs in a tax-efficient manner. One of the key lessons I learned was the power of corporations. He explained that corporations are not just for big businesses, but can be used by individuals to protect their assets, reduce their tax liability, and create wealth. Now, I'm not a tax advisor, and this isn't financial advice. But the point is to educate yourself on the rules of the game, to understand how taxes and corporations work, and to use that knowledge to your advantage. Consult with qualified professionals, explore different strategies, and structure your financial affairs in a way that aligns with your goals. Now, taking risks is an essential part of building wealth, but it's crucial to manage those risks wisely. Rich Dad taught me that the key to successful investing is not to avoid risk altogether, but to understand and mitigate it. He emphasized the importance of due diligence, of thoroughly researching any investment before putting my money at stake. He also stressed the need for diversification, for spreading my investments across different asset classes to minimize potential losses. Another crucial aspect of risk management is having a solid financial foundation. This means having an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses, as well as adequate insurance coverage. Remember, investing always involves some degree of risk, but by taking calculated risks, managing your investments wisely, and protecting your downside, you can significantly increase your chances of success. Chapter 3. The power of focus. Sharpen your vision, achieve your goals. Now, in a world filled with distractions, maintaining focus is easier said than done. But Rich Dad taught me that focus is essential for achieving any significant goal, especially in the realm of finance. He emphasized the importance of setting clear financial goals and developing a detailed plan to achieve them. He also stressed the need to prioritize my financial well-being, to make it a non-negotiable part of my life. One of the most valuable lessons I learned from him was the power of saying no. He explained that every time you say yes to something, you're essentially saying no to something else. So it's crucial to be selective with your time, energy, and resources, and to focus on the things that truly matter. Remember, the more focused you are on your financial goals, the more likely you are to achieve them. Chapter 2. Overcoming obstacles. Conquer your fears, unleash your potential. Now, the path to financial freedom is rarely smooth sailing. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But Rich Dad taught me that the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is often their ability to overcome these challenges. He emphasized the importance of developing a positive mindset, of believing in myself and my ability to achieve my goals. He also stressed the need to be persistent, to never give up on my dreams, even when faced with adversity. One of the most valuable lessons I learned from him was to embrace failure as a learning opportunity. He taught me that every mistake, every setback, is a chance to learn, grow, and come back stronger. So don't be afraid to take risks, to make mistakes, and to learn from your experiences. Remember, the greatest lessons are often learned through challenges and adversity. Chapter 1. The Importance of Action. Turn your dreams into reality. Now, you can read all the books, attend all the seminars, and have the best intentions in the world, but none of it matters if you don't take action. Rich Dad always emphasized the importance of taking action, of putting knowledge into practice, and of making things happen. He taught me that the world rewards those who take action, those who are willing to step outside their comfort zones and make bold moves. He encouraged me to start small, to take that first step, and to keep moving forward, even if it's just one step at a time. One of the most valuable lessons I learned from him was the power of momentum. He explained that once you start taking action, even small actions, you create momentum that can lead to bigger and better things. So don't wait for the perfect moment or the perfect plan. Start where you are, use what you have, and take that first step today. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Outro, thanks for watching our deep dive into Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you found these lessons valuable, give us a thumbs up, share this video, and subscribe for more top 10 lessons from the best self-help books. Remember, financial freedom is a journey, not a destination. It's about taking control of your finances, building a life of abundance, and leaving a legacy for future generations. Start applying these lessons today and watch your financial future transform.